Welcome to Quirky Queen's Journals. My name's Kirsten. Today I am going to make a junk journal out of an old book. It's from 1969, The Golden Storybook by Collins. And the pages, like you can see that old style printing. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. They're so thick. They're not like card, they're like stiff paper. Okay, I've made an altered book before and I followed somebody on YouTube and they basically ripped out every third page. But this book here has like quite well defined signatures. That's not a signature. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in that signature. 1, 2, 3, 4 in that signature. So I'm basically going to take out every signature. I'll take out these 2. I don't even want to rip the pages. Why am I not pulling? Just pull it, Kirsten. Okay. Okay, so that's the book being stripped. So basically half of the pages have been removed. Now I want this to go like the art journal I'm making, where I want it to just be big and full of everything, and it's not about keeping it neat and tidy, or what's the word? I want it to look like it's been well used. It doesn't matter, obviously some of the pages are coming out because I've ripped the signature threads in some places, but they'll easily go back in, and it's, I assume it's part of the whole process. Kind of think to myself, oh, that's a beautiful page that maybe, and I really like this one. And I just swap that one out. So I made this jelly print in one of my, it might even have been the most recent video actually. This is a book page image transfer and it's just transferred beautifully, and the flower, the plant, it is leaves and flowers, yeah. More leaves, I think. There was only a few wee flower buds on it, but it actually looks more delicate on the image transfer than it did on the book page. And I think it deserves to go into this book. And what I want to do with this as well is I just want to open a random page and do that rather than starting at the beginning. Was kind of nice with that house actually. Do you know this glue was really cheap on Amazon? I got 10 of these great big ones for £7. And I thought they were rubbish, but actually they're quite good. They do take a while to dry, and I don't know whether or not it was just the top layer maybe, but I actually think it's quite good. I know this is quite neat for putting this on, but for a junk journal, but I like it. Okay, I have recently discovered the Graphics Fairy website. So I have subscribed just on a monthly basis where I can cancel my subscription if I don't think that it's worth the cost. However, at the moment, I'm very happy with it. I've never actually had a template to use before. This is a real novelty, and my preference is to stick with book pages. However, I don't mind adding in a wee bit of luxury every now and then. I've also been doing some fussy cutting. Look, a wee Christmas page was in this book. So this is Robert O.P. He has a whole scrapbook collection. I didn't have this one, so I paid £8.50 for it because I really wanted it, and that was a cheap price compared to what other ones were. And it's got so many images. It's absolutely full to bursting, and a lot of them are small. So I have been fussy cutting, kind of fussy cutting. I've done a couple. The rest I just cut round the white space. It's fine, but we will find a couple of them to use. I'm going to fold this. This, I won't be putting anything too big in here or heavy or anything like that. I'm going to use this because it's quite neutral. Quite nice actually. It's going to sit that there just now. Right, let's look at this stuff. So the majority of this is Victorian adverts and Victorian flowers. Oh, there's a Santa one. Lost its way. I do like this, the doll's house. It kind of fits. Oh, look at those colours. I do like that there though. Right, I aspire to be like Roxy Creations and have all my ready cut bits and bobs in a nice wee folder. Now I do want to put some ink around this one. So I have this book, The Story of Mankind. This was worth something, not a lot, but something. But it was falling apart and it was quite damaged. But see these pages, they just crack. Oh, that's a wee bit of tracing paper that I was working with. They just crack. Honestly, they're absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful pages. Let's get out this. This is decorated paper designs. And that's cool. It's got blue though. There's not really blue in it. I have noticed. Look at that. Stunning. Oh, look at that colour. Do you know what? I think I'd rather keep that and use it as a complete piece. It's too lovely. Well, that's a wee... No, it's not. They're sort of different eras, so you can see how the style changes. This is definitely more flamboyant now. I would say that's quite a good one actually for this. And look here. So what they do is they actually keep these areas that were on the paper when they've obviously done whatever it is they've done to try and regenerate it and make it into something for us. But that's amazing. Let's put it round there as well. And I'm about to rip it. I don't throw any of these wee scraps away. It will get used. I considered moving the doll's house up. I can show you that glue works. Once it's been down, I think you've got about 15 minutes. And then after that, you've had it. That is stuck down and not moving. I'm just thinking I'm going to put this here because I'm getting myself all... I don't want to just make do. I think that works. I really like that actually. And you still see the delicateness of this coming through. I'm going to stick it down before it's too late. Okay, so I had made this tag because I got my crocodile. Tabitha Brennan, I'll link her site, her YouTube below, and myself, when we first started YouTube, made a pact that she would buy a jelly plate and I would buy a crocodile. And I have bought the crocodile, and I think she is going to buy the jelly plate, and it was like her gift to each other. But obviously I'm in the UK and she's in America, so we had to gift it to ourselves but in each other's name. So anyway, I went a wee bit crazy and I've got 3 of them on this one tag, but I'm going to take this embellishment off because it's not really going to sit in this book very well, and I do want this tag to go in this pocket. Now, this is just, do you know what this is? This is out of here. These vellum books, which I hardly use because it doesn't even like the matte medium. So I've tended to shy away from it because it's a bit difficult to use. However, this glue stick seems to work very well with it. I feel really bad about this glue stick because I actually thought it was terrible when I first started using it, and I did say that on YouTube. However, I've changed my mind. I am an advocate for it now. Anyway, so I've took that off. So I'm going to take a wee bit of, just use a wee bit of the lace because we've used it here and it'll tie it together. Don't want to waste it. I'm so miserly for these things. Right, this is probably a good length then. Oh, and the back of this is out of that Robert Opie Victorian scrapbook that I showed you. I got excited because I got the crocodile and the scrapbook in the same day, so that's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Nobody wants to say but hear that their artwork sounds nice, but it is. It doesn't all have to be the centerpiece. Look at that. Lovely. Right, I do want to put this on though. So we're going to need to have it as a wee embellishment somewhere. We should make one of those paper tabs. Maybe do it in this page because that page has got enough on it already. We'll make a paper tab. Now I got these. Where are they? I downloaded these from the graphics fairy. They're basically like tickets, but I'm going to use one as a tab. So I'm thinking I'm going to use this one just because it's a similar repeating pattern. Do I just put this in, or do I make a hole? I'm going to wait just now to decide. It's quite a heavy embellishment for just to put on here. I was experimenting the other night, trying making little pocket things, and as much as I love the colour on this to go with this, it doesn't fit in this page. But I made this little one. This is basically this lovely book page, and it's all it is folded and folded up, and lots of my washi tape's been put down. And I'm thinking of putting that there. Even would that sit? Look, it even stuck to my gluey hand. Just disintegrates, turns to dust. Am I putting too much pink in now? Do you know, I'd be tempted to paper clip that in rather than glue it in. Could paper clip it at the bottom. Just there. I don't think it would survive a paper clip going on and off it, to be honest. I think I'll keep it. Okay. I'd made this as well, but I hadn't put a crocodile in, and to be honest with you, because that is this paper, the Story of Mankind paper, it's too delicate for this as well, so I'm going to cut this off. The reason I'd left it on was because of the way I tied it. It would need to be re-put together. Well, would it? No, I probably could just tie something onto it, to be fair. It's the house shape. See, because we've got the house here, and we've got this. I know it's a tag, but it is a house shape as well. Am I covering up too much of this? I mean, I could make it shorter. Could even do that. This is just a tracing. I printed on tracing paper. That's what's on top of it. Oh, I could make it a little pocket. Look at it cracking. Do you see that? Oh, I like it there. That's decided. I don't think I would, no, there's not a lot of, it's not really a journaling page, but for me it's an altered book and I love it.